Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Epiphany Mark, and in today's video we'll be learning how to make this popular jumbo pants. And if this is something you would like to learn, kindly keep watching and let's get right into the video. So the first thing we have to do is we need to get our crouch depth, and to get our crouch depth we need to do our hip divided by 4. But I won't be using my 8 divided by 4. I'll be adding extra 2 inches to it. So my 8 divided by 4 plus 2 inches, this will serve as my crouch depth. It's a free pant, so it needs to be breathable around that area. So the next thing I need to do is get the length of my pants. So I'll first take out the length of my band from that starting point. So the length of the band I'll be using is 2 inches. So I took out 1.5 inch from there, and then we'll be getting inputting our hip divided by 4 right here, but you'll be adding extra 5 to 6 inches. So for this particular video I used 5 inches, so my hip divided by 4 plus 5 inches was what I used for this particular video. So I marked that around my waist and around my crouch area, and I'll be connecting that into a straight line. Remember, it's a free pant, so you don't really need too much work. To get your crouch extension, you need to do your hip divided by 20. That will give you a crouch extension. I'll go up by 2 inches so I can get my crouch curve or arc. Then I'll be connecting my lines in wooden. Makes sense. Then around my waistline in the crouch area, I'm going to come down by ½ inch. Then I'll be connecting that to meet my waistline area. This will help your band relax properly around your waistline. Now measure what you have around your crouch area, whatever figure you get. Then you take it down to your M9. So around that M9, you come in by 1 inch. Makes sense? So whatever figure you get, you take it down to your M9, but come in by 1 inch. So it can give you, so I came in by 1 inch here, so you can give you that trouser shape around the crouch area. And that's that. Around the waistline, I'll be coming in by 1 inch too, but you could decide to leave it straight around that area, but I came in by 1 inch, so I'm connecting that to meet my 2 inch and the crouch extension line. So I'll be connecting that like that. Now it's time for us to cut out your fabric following the lines you've created. Get your remaining fabric, fold into 2 again, as we'll be folding for the back. Place the front panel to the new fabric folded, and now we'll be working on the crouch area, the extension and the tightening. So around the waistline, I'll be coming in by 1 inch. This will help your crouch area relax around your pots at the back, and then I'll be connecting that to meet my crouch points. I'll extend that line out. From that 1 inch we came in by, we'll be marking our waistline, which is the figure we used for the front is what we'll be seeing at the back. Makes sense? And then we blend that in to mix wherever the lines stop. So I'm just reshaping and reconnecting. So the next thing for us to do is to evenly distribute our allowance around the crouch area. I'll be marking 1.5 on both ends. Then around the other side, marking 1 inch on both sides of my trouser line. Instead of me just having the whole seam line directed to a particular place, I'll be distributing my seam lines on both ends. So 1 inch around my crouch area, then 1 inch around the other side seam. Makes sense? Now cut out your back panel. So we'll be following the lines we are marking. Now that we're done with that, let's move over to the pocket. So I'll be folding my fabric. What I have here is length 14 inches, and then I'll make sure that my pocket is 2 inches at least away from the crouch area, or 2 to 3 inches away from the crouch area or your center front. So now I'm going to place my front trouser panel around the folded fabric, or on the folded fabric. Pin your pocket to your front panel, and then we'll be cutting out the side seam so that it fits around the side. So what I won't be doing for the pocket is I will not be cutting out my pocket opening. So I'm going in by 2 inches here. So I need to go in by 2 inches. So I'm marking out my 1/2 inch first for my side seam. So I know my side seam is there. So the side seam plus 1.5, that's 2 inches I marked out. And then my pocket depth, I'll be using 7 inches. You can do 6 depending on how big your hand is, but I'll be using 7 inches for mine. And what I'll be doing is I'm going to be notching those points. I'll be notching those points. Notch. Makes sense. And then I will take out my folded fabric for my pockets at the back. So I'm going to be connecting that line into a straight line because I want to transfer this particular line to the other side of the fabric. So I'm going to, if there was that, you would just press this part, so it's the crease line would just direct you on where your pocket allowance should be. But for this video, we're doing everything directly on this table, so I'll use my pin to trace out my pocket line to the other side of my trouser panel. So I already have my pin there, so my pin is very thin. So now I'll be connecting the lines together now. So now that we're done with this particular step, let's move over to the next step. So you could decide to use this elastic band of 2 inches. The only thing you just need to do is just sew the sides, and then you would connect it to your trouser. But for this video, I'll be using this particular elastic band. So I took out 4 inches from my actual waist measurement. Using the line created during your pocket allowance, so you're joining in a slanted line. There's no need to cut out that pocket line. This will help your pocket relax, and then you push the whole side seam or the seam allowance to your pocket side, and then you will top stitch. So I'm top stitching on my side seam to the pocket allowance, and then cut the excess thread out. Now I'll be using my machine as a pressing tool. So now the notches I created on my pockets would help me, or would direct me of where my pocket lines should stop. So now I'm going to place in my pocket this way. So I'm aligning the notched areas properly, positioning my pocket, and I'll be tacking this particular side down. Please take your time in relaxing your pocket. You could use the proper or the normal Google method for your pocket instead of this proper trouser method. But for the sake of my students, I used this particular method for my jumbo pants. Now that my pocket is relaxed, I would pin and then I'm going to sew my waist line. So I'll be tacking or sewing the pocket waistline to my trouser waistline so that they are one. So I'm turning my pockets inwards so I can sew the ends of the pockets. This will help hold items for you in case you put things in your pockets. So I'll be sewing it from inside. You can decide to sew your pocket from outside. This option totally depends on you. So I'm sewing my pocket from inside. So the ends of the pockets I am sewing them in. Once you're done with that, you can then relax your waistline properly. Can you see I notched that part for me to know where my pocket should stop. So now I'm going to station this down or tacking them down to make them one. So do same to the other side of your pocket, and yeah. Next step for us to do is to join our inseam crouch area. So I'll be starting from the down part, then I'll work my way up until the other end of my pants. I'll be sewing my crouch area this way. First, I'm joining the front crouch area first. Do same to the back, and then you will get your front panel and your back panel. You would align the crouch area to meet the midpoint, and then I'm working my way from the down now. So I don't know what they call inside of the trouser, but that area that sits inside your trouser, that is what I'm trying to connect now. So the inseam area of our trouser. So I'm doing that and I'm working my way up until the other end. So I am not putting this particular one on fast motion. So I'm taking my time so that we can understand what I'm doing properly. So once I get to this crouch area, I'm going to backstitch properly so that it does not pull, because that part have the tendency of pulling. So it makes sense. So I'm going to work my way to the other end of my trouser now. Once we are done with this particular side, it's time for us to connect our side seam. So now you'll be connecting the side seam. So where your pocket is the side seams, you'll be connecting them by or with half an inch. Remember, it's half an inch that you need to connect your trouser. The trouser does not need so much allowance. So I'll be connecting the side seam for this particular side. I will repeat same thing to the other side, and then yeah, we'll move over to the next step. So I keep going. I'm working my way up until where my pocket is. So where that my pocket is, I'm also going to backstitch so that my pocket does not pull. So it's quite important for us to note these particular steps. So I'm going to be doing that. So I'm going to backstitch, like I said, and to relax my pocket, hold my pocket in place, and then I'm connecting half inch up until my waistline. So guys, this particular video is not in so much speed. For my subscribers that complain that I am putting too fast, I'm sorry. So the next thing for us to do now is to get our band. Now to get the fabric to use for your band, you need to measure what you have around your trouser waistline, whatever figure you have. So your trouser round waist, not your actual waist, the particular trouser you're sewing, the round waist, you whatever figure you get, you cut the fabric. Then the width of the fabric is 4 inches, unfold is 2 inches. Then I'm going to be adding half inch so that I can join the side seam. I don't know if you understand. So let's say my actual fabric waist is, trouser waist is 40. I'll be adding extra 1 inch, that is 41. That's going to be the length of the fabric I'll be cutting. Then with 4 inches. So now I'm just trying to get the midpoint of my waist band. So from there, since I've gotten the midpoint now, from there I'm going to be coming in by 1 inch on both ends of the midpoints. So I'm going to be coming in by 1 inch on both ends, coming by 1 inch, and then I'm also going to get the midpoints of those 1 inches that come in by. Makes sense? So I'm going to get the midpoint of the 1 inches I'm coming by. So I'm getting the midpoints, and I'm getting the midpoint of the other side. So that is where my eyelet will be sitting, because I'm using eyelets for this particular video. So that's where my eyelet will be sitting, guys. So let's go to my eyelet machine. So I'm going to create like a tiny notch around that part I have marked as my midpoint, and then I will be inserting my eyelets into it. So this should be done on the right side of the fabric, not on the wrong side. So like I said, it should be done on the right side of the fabric, not on the wrong side of the fabric. So I'm going to be adjusting the hole I've created. So the hole shouldn't be too tiny and it shouldn't be too big. So then I need to be inserting my eyelets. Show it. So now I'm going to get like an even tinier fabric. So I'm going to cutting out the fabric, and I'm going to be repeating the same tiny hole I created on my band. I'm going to be repeating the same tiny hole, just what you can do. So a tinier fabric, I create the same hole, so I'm going to use it to cover up the first fabric area. This would help your eyelets last longer. Remember, Ankara fabric is very soft and light. Even if you use paper stay, please do the step, repeat the step. So I'm going to be repeating the same step to the other side of the eyelet. Now that I've secured that, I'm going to do the same to the other side of the hole I've created, and I'm going to put in my eyelet in, get a tinier fabric, and then I'll get the tinier fabric. I've created the hole with. I've created the hole on, cover it this way. Then I'm going to get my eyelet cover. Then I'm going to press it down to secure my eyelet. So yeah, so you can cut out the excess on the shorter fabric. So once you're done with this, let's move to the next step. So I'm going to be trimming out the excess on the tiny fabric. Can we please zoom in on how beautiful the eyelet is sitting? I give you guys quality knowledge on this particular channel. So next thing we have to do is we need to get our fabric, and now we'll be sewing our bands together. So get the midpoint of the trouser, get the midpoint of your band, pin them, and you sew your band round the trouser, but you'll be leaving an opening of 2 inches at least for your elastic band to pass through. So right, I'm just going to fasten the video because I'm just sewing my band around the waistline. Remember I said we'll be leaving an opening of 2 inches, so I'll be doing that here. So once I get to this point, I'm going to backstitch. Then the opening of at least 2 to 3 inches, I'm going to skip that point and I'm going to backstitch to continue sewing my band. Backstitch this point and I'm going to continue sewing my band. This that opening is for our elastic to pass through. Now close up the remaining side of your band. This is ready at the right opening for elastic band to pass through. You can then close up the rest opening. Now that we are done with that, we would get our elastic band. And once we're done with this, we get your elastic band and then we'll pass it through our band. Now it's time for us to pass our elastic band through the opening we left, which is 2 to 3 inches opening. With my safety pin in place, I'm going to be passing my elastic band around my waistband. Once you get to the other end of your opening, pick the 2 elastic bands, the ends this way, and then you will sew together, backstitching. So you'll be sewing, stacking down, backstitch, go forward, backstitch, come forward, go in, come forward, just to make sure your elastic band is well secured. So once we are done with that, trim out and then you close off the remaining opening. So where you pass your elastic through, that point you'll be sealing it up now, so there'll be no opening around your trouser. So be sealing that point up, and yeah, once you're done with sealing up this part, the next thing for you to just do is hem the length of your trouser by 1 inch. So yeah guys, this brings us to the end of our tutorial for today. If my video has been helpful, kindly please subscribe, like, share my videos, leave a comment also, and I would love to see your projects on this particular pants. You could tag me on Instagram, on TikTok at epiphanemark. Till the next one guys, bye. Just watch me rock mine and just feel myself in my own beautiful jumbo pants. I think I'll be taking this more. Take care guys, bye for now.